I'm back on Friday morning. Hope you guys are all having a great day. Hope you all have a blessed Friday. So, running out of things to look at right now, but that'll change. Had a good time yesterday morning for 30 minutes, just sitting and talking to Character Rally and getting around to it, and William E. And appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Yesterday was a special day, and that was due to Buddy Biggs having an all-day show, which turned out really well for him, I thought. So, and that's great. I'm glad that he was successful. Hey, Jamie, how you doing this morning? Treasure Woman, welcome into my stream. So, anyway, Buddy Biggs' show went over really well. His stream, I'm impressed that he lasted all day long and had such a great stream. So how's your afternoon, Jamie? Saw your ride this morning. A little wet over there, huh? Nottingham is a little damp today, huh? I've got another video that is rendering right now, and I'll be uploading that. It'll probably be this evening. Another little hunt that I had in reserve that I hadn't edited yet, and so I've been trying to get some things done around here and accomplishing quite a bit. I've got I cleaned out a shed yesterday, and boy, do I have a lot of junk. A lot of junk. Hunter, good morning. How you doing, Hunter? So, anyway, you don't realize how much junk you accumulate when you're eclectic like I am. I look at all the things that I've picked up that other people leave behind, and I don't really need all of it. But I just get it out. You know, I hate seeing it in the parks and at the beaches, and so I pick it up and bring it home, and then I figure out what to do with it. And so sometimes it's hard to put something that could be useful in the trash, you know. And hey, William E., we'll just go with William today. So, backbreaking metal detecting, welcome to my stream. Hey, I'm going to give you a wrench here, and I know you'll be mindful of it, so that you can check out anybody that you don't know. I'm sure you probably know most everybody that comes to my stream. There's not very many people that are outside of the community that we all hang around with. I'll try and speak up. I have this problem. You know, I found a microphone yesterday. I forgot to bring it in. I should go get that microphone real quick, but then I'd be away from the screen for about 2-3 minutes. But I should bring it in here Only thing is it's an old computer microphone, and it has two um, connections. I only need one. So I didn't bring it in. Maybe I should try it out and see if it'll work. Kenneth, good morning, brother. How are you doing? So if I can't get everybody to hear me well, maybe I'll go get that microphone. Maybe I'll take a minute to go get it and just see if it works. Might as well. At least try it. Does speaking up help you guys? I just don't want to get my face right up in this iPad. So I'll tell you what, give me a minute and I'm going to play some music for you and I'll be right back. Okay, I'll go get that microphone and we'll see if it works. Hope you all be here when I get back. I'll be right back.
Someone's at your door.
Oop. Someone's at your door? No way. Oh. Here. I'll be right back. Okay. Well, looks like everybody stayed. Okay, there it is. I found a microphone. Cleaning out my shed. So, has the right connections, but there are two of them. I guess there are two different sizes. One was, I don't know. We'll see if this works. Okay, it's plugged in. and it's on. Is that doing anything? Can you hear? Am I muted now? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, testing. Sounds the same. I guess it's not working. Bummer. Well, I thought that might work, but well, if it sounds the same, I'm not going to be holding it. Feel like I should be singing a song or something. Let you see the microphone? There it is. I don't know why this, I don't know. Let me see something. I got 3 dots here. I can mute the microphone, but I can't adjust the microphone. So I can save a highlight, I can share, and I can mute the microphone. Is that working? Is this on? Is this on? Nope. Okay, I'm going to unplug it. Well, it was worth a try. I found it. So the only thing I didn't find was my adapter. I have other microphones, but it doesn't seem as though this is going to yeah, there's a lot of things that I need to adjust and make happen so that this happens. I don't know. Is everybody having a good day so far? Yeah. Here, can you hear it now? Yeah. Yeah, I turned it on. It was on. So, but I've had it for a while. So, yeah, I'm working on a lot of things. I'm cleaning out my pool, and I'm cleaning out the shed, and well, there's only one port on this iPad. So I guess if that's the headphone port, I don't have a microphone port. That's the only port. Only port in a storm. So, yep, only one port. see if I can make this at least more interesting. Bottom? No, it's at the top. It's the top by it's the opposite of the uh, on-off button. Yeah, it's the only port. Do a little Halloweeny here. Lightning port at the bottom. Nope, no lightning port on this one. This one has the slow-mo. Are you talking about the battery port? You talking about this port for the charger? The lightning port? Is that what that is? Well, that was fun. Yeah, so yeah, that's the only two ports there are. Is the one on top, which is this port, and this one fits, but it doesn't do anything. So anyway, it was worth a shot, huh? Never can tell what's gonna work and what's not. So everybody seems to hear me fine if they're wearing earphones. That I guess blocks out all of the noise around them so that it's easier to hear. Oh, cool. Do you have one for the 1/4 inch adapter for a 1/4 inch audio plug or 1/4 inch RCA? Because I've got microphones that have 1/4 inch. Whoa. They look like an old time movie. Okay, so anybody got anything to talk about this morning? Oh, I did a mail call yesterday, but nobody was here to see it. So I'm going to repeat the mail call so everybody can see what I got here. Uh, Mail call is for coining around. Coining around. I was on his stream a week ago, Wednesday, this past Wednesday, so like 10 days ago, and I won the Woot Woot drawing for the giveaway, and this is what I got. This is a silver certificate. It's not in terrible shape, but it's been used, well used, but it's in pretty great shape for as old as it is. All right. So it's a 1957. So 1957, I was 7 years old. What series? Q&A. The series is 1957A. 1957A. So here, we'll turn off the speckles. So anyway, coining around. Everybody here, I'm sure, I'm almost positive that everybody here knows about coining around and not his, but Tupac, William, and Ghost Nancy T. They have their duck races on Sunday and Wednesday. Duck races on Sunday are 4 hours, and the duck races on Wednesday are 3 hours. And on the second Wednesday of every month, they have an auction with a couple of giveaways in there, but no duck race. So go check out Coining Around. Yeah, equipment I am lacking. You know how everything starts? You start at the bare minimum with what you've got, and you know, put it on and make it work until you can get something better, right? It's like a metal detector. You start with what you've got and you work your way up, you know. So you start with the lesser expensive things and move up to the more expensive things when it's possible. Yeah, she really added to that my squirrel attack by adding the squirrel to it. That was pretty cool. It's nice to have a creative family. You know, all my kids are creative in one way or another. I've got a couple of artists and a couple of people into computer, lots of computer knowledge, and a couple of my kids, and one is a pretty good electrician, journeyman electrician. So squirrels can be really strange out there when you're metal detecting, because sometimes they're very protective of their home territory. Like, I've had them run around me and run around in circles around me, trying to run me off, have throw things at me. Getting around to it, they were chewing up uh, pieces of the tree. They didn't have any acorns or pine cones, so they were chewing up pieces of the tree and dropping them on her. So, yeah, wildlife is pretty fun. I have back in my videos a little short video of a hawk I thought was wounded, and I thought it was hurt, so I was moving towards it to help it, and all of a sudden it flew off. It had one of those mean little squirrels in its claws, in its talons, flew away with it. I need to make my chat box bigger because some of my chats are cut off and I don't know why, but some of them aren't. That's really weird. I think it has to do with your devices, what kind of a device you're on, how wide your chat box is. I have a few videos back in my videos of squirrels. They're pretty funny. The geese too. The geese get really friendly. Like that. I've got geese and ducks and squirrels and coyotes. got 2 or 3 coyotes get away from you really fast, and they're mostly in the distance, but you can see them. Yep, give him a peg leg or something. Now that shows perseverance. A one-legged goose. Gives new meaning to hop to it. There you go. Put a parrot on its shoulder. Or a squirrel. You could put a squirrel on its shoulder. I need a kitten. No. No. Sorry, I'm not a cat guy. I can barely take care of myself. Don't need an animal. One day might get a dog, but no cats. I'll go take a video of somebody else's kittens. How's that? Get a goldfish. That would be interesting to watch, right? Just put the camera on a goldfish. As soon as I get a minute, I think I'm gonna put on a 3D printer video. See if that can be interesting. It'll have to be sped up though, because 3D printing is really slow. I got to do something about this. Nope, that's worse. Hello, Telka. How are you? How you doing? We can make it something small so it doesn't take forever to do. That's an idea. I have to figure out something to make. Oh my. So anyway, back to my shed. I've got all kinds of things out there. I was into masks for a little while, and I wanted to make silicone masks. And so I've got a whole bunch of stuff out there that I collected for silicone masks, and then when I lost a couple of toes, couldn't do that hobby, lift all of the things that I needed to lift. So I have all of these uh, busts, plaster of Paris busts that were outside and went to waste on me. So it's a bad thing about getting a hobby and then not being able to do it, and all the effort that you put into it goes by the wayside. So I'm going to use them on Halloween, put them out front, and put some of the masks that I made on them to give them a little bit of eeriness. And well, I'm going to do that, but right now I haven't the time to sit down and work it out with everything that's going on. So yeah, I'm going to get to that, William. I'm going to try to do that, and we'll see what happens here in the near future. I just got so many things that I've got to get done, and what I've made room for this. Um, I guess I could turn on StreamYard and see how it works and try to work it out, and you know, come see, come saw, right? I know you get so many free hours a month with it. I think Great Scott told me how many free hours there were one time. It would probably be pretty interesting to have somebody else up here with me so that I don't have so many lulls in the conversation. But we'll see what happens here in the near future. I know I keep saying I'm going to, but yep, Friday the 13th in October. This is my lucky day. Today at 2:30, I go to see my infectious disease doctor, see what happened with the culture he took last week on my toe. So we'll see what happens there. But went to the podiatrist yesterday, and it the wound has gone down a full centimeter, so it's like closing, and that's a good thing. It's closing, and closing the right way. Thing about wounds like this is you have to heal them from the inside out so that they don't close up and then leave you with a deeper problem. Well, I'm sure it's going to be. After yesterday, the reason I know that it's going to be good is because the doctor yesterday doesn't want to see me for 2 weeks. So instead of coming back next week, she doesn't want to see me until 2 weeks from now. So that means that she's pretty confident that it's healing up well enough to where she doesn't have to see me next week. So that's how I gauge those things. The more often the doctor wants to see you, the worse off you are. All right? Yep, got to do that. My son and grandson are coming the beginning of November, and hey, BC, how's it going? How you doing, buddy? Welcome in this morning. And they're bringing their detectors. The last time they were here, took my grandson out detecting, and he fell in love with it. So my son, they got back to Florida, and they bought detectors. My son bought a detector for himself and one for the grandson, and they're bringing those with them. So we're going to go out. So I've got to be 95% to where I can take them out and show them some good sights. And we're going to go to the beach the first day they're here, and that's our plans. So I've got 3 weeks. So everything's got to be copacetic in 3 weeks. So in the meantime, we just have to fly by the seat of our pants and see how everything goes. I made note, if you looked at the pin notes, I went down 2 hours on my watch hours, so more dropped off than I got from the last couple of days. So I must have been getting some fair watch hours a year ago, 366 days ago, from the drop off like that. Mangled face. I got a mangled face. You could use my face as an emoji. I wonder how hard it would be to make an emoji and get it incorporated. Is there any thing where you can incorporate the emojis into YouTube? Really? Oh yeah, you can, when you're monetized, you can put them down there in the bottom. Can you make your own there? Or just choose from what they already have? That'd be cool if you. Yep, 900 more watch hours. David Carlisle, good morning. Welcome in to the stream. Do I have to look that up and see uh, what the skinny is on that? You know, see how much leeway you have. That'd be interesting if there's possible a little bit of creativity going into it. Gregory Freeman, good morning, brother. How you doing? How's the weather over there in Chino? Oh, nice. Going to Hermosa. Okay. Now you're officially making me jealous, or envious, not jealous, envious of not being able to do what I want to do. But gotta hold, toe the line, toe the line. Get it? Toe the line. So don't forget to hit the dislike or the like on your way out if you have to leave. So if you guys haven't checked out Monterey Magnet Man, you should go check him out too. In my description, in my video description, there's a list of some of just some of my favorite channels. I've got to switch them around and switch out some old ones for some new ones, or some new ones that I need to go back to some old ones. So, but Monterey Magnet Man, has become quite the detectorist. He was magnet fishing for a long while, and then he started metal detecting, and his channel took off. And kudos to Monterey Magnet Man. Go check him out if you get a chance, if you haven't. A couple of others I know you guys know, FL Thunder and Digging It Back. Those guys do some really nice hunting sometimes, get some pretty cool stuff over in Florida. And I like to watch them on Sunday morning. They have the show on Sunday morning that starts at 6 o'clock Pacific time. So you can check out FL Thunder. Digging It Back has one Saturday night. Digging It Back is not so family friendly on Saturday night, and FL Thunder is family friendly on Sunday morning. Messy Hole, welcome to my stream. How are you? Hey, I'm going to give you a wrench so that if you don't know somebody here, you can check them out. Okay. Well, you can do it. You can do it. Yeah, family friendly is, you know, that's a necessity for me. I want people to be able to share me with anybody, you know, and not worry about any content. So, uh-oh. Playing my song. We have to go to the other one. There we go. It's not nice to talk about. I don't have a list of the names of them. Another channel that you guys could check out is Treasure Outdoors from Florida. Treasure Outdoors, Austin is a really cool cat, and he has a family-friendly channel, and he has some pretty good finds over there in Florida. So if you have time sometime, check out Treasure Outdoors. Austin, be glad to have you. sometimes he's on live right after or just at the end of my live, he's coming on live. So if I see him on here uh, come on live before I'm through, then maybe we can all jump over there just to say hi to him if he's live. What do you think? I wish I could say I've just been lazy on the detecting end of mine. I I'm really getting antsy to get back out there and start digging in the dirt. See, I'm gonna check and see if Austin. No, he posted one, but it's not alive. He posted one yesterday. Well, let's see. Go to his channel. And see if he's got anything upcoming. Nope, that one was from 5 days ago. Okay, he's not live yet this morning anyway. So no problem there. He's not going to be live right now. But if he is, before I'm off here, and it should probably. Wonder if there's. You know, I don't see any other lives to send you guys to. Not right now, but okay. Hope everything's cool. I used to have a nurse come in every day on one of my other wounds on my foot, and over a year, every day for over a year, sometimes twice a day. Now that's one thing I want to avoid this time is being tied down to the house to where I have to have the PICC line, IV, all that stuff, and a nurse come in to change it and everything. And that's why I'm doing this and coming up with anything interesting I can. What's stopping me? Uh, what's stopping me is I'm trying to get a wound on my foot healed up so I don't lose a toe. And I'm about there. I'm about there, but I've been off for 3.5 weeks without metal detecting. And that doesn't sound like a long time to some people, but to me, 3.5 weeks is about let's see, probably at least 4 times a week, 6 hours a day, 24 hours a week. That's about 75 hours of digging that I've missed out on. 75 hours plus. So that's 75 hours of oh, I got a blister, and I have poor circulation. So the blister went south, and I was on it every day, and when you're out there digging and you're walking for 6 hours a day, you really put a lot of wear and tear into a wound. So it got infected, and when you have poor circulation, infection is something that just happens overnight. Kind of, get the wrong bacteria in there, and got rid of the infection. It's healing fine, but in order to keep it healing, I got to stay off of it for the most part. Now, I don't think my wife would like that. Maybe some what do they call the ones that are on Mount Everest? The guys that carry your stuff for you, everything. So, why can't I think of that word? Well, my cursor's stuck. I know it's right there. That word. Sherpas, that's it. Sherpas. Thanks, Messy Hole. See? Gotta have somebody there to remind you, nudge your cursor a little bit. Now, I'm going to take my son and grandson to the beach if that's possible, and I'll have my son carry the scoop and do all the digging, and I'll just metal detect, and with my grandson we'll find the things and then have my son do all the digging. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. I might do that tomorrow. I've just got a couple things I've got to do that are pressing right this minute. I've got to work on today. I've got to get. I emptied out a shed looking for a pump for the pool, and I've emptied 2 sheds. And I filled one back up, and now I've got to put all the stuff back. And the tough part is choosing what to put back and choosing what to get rid of, And so then if I've got stuff that's good in the shed that I don't want, that I want to get rid of, I either have to choose whether to throw it away or give it away, or try to sell it if it's good enough to where somebody might want to pay for it. So got a lot of decisions. But yeah, I've got to get some more footage. I've got this last video that I'm uploading today, so then I'm officially out of footage. I think I don't think I have any more footage that I haven't edited. Uh, I could put some compilations together. Uh, that might work. Yeah, I would imagine. And I can see that where I start looking at things and say, it's not really worth the mental or physical power to move it one more time. And that I can see it getting easier as I go. And it's not that hard really to get started. Once you're into it, like I've got the shed emptied out, that was the big part, is getting it out of the shed, cleaning up the shed so that you can organize it and put it back in, and then deciding what's worth keeping and what you absolutely have to have, because there's absolutely no reason to keep something that you won't see again in 5 years if you put it back in the shed, right? Yeah, what Character Alley's talking about is I've got a park that is a giver. A lot of trash in certain areas, you know, especially around the picnic benches where they're really frequently used. Uh, there are picnic benches and there are picnic benches, right? There's a picnic bench that is rarely used, just sometimes. There's not a lot of trash around those, but the ones that are used, like every time somebody comes out there, that picnic bench has got people at it. But then you've got all of the trash, and you can spend probably 4 hours there around one picnic bench just getting every signal out, every bottle cap, every could be pull tab, every uh, piece of aluminum foil, and then you might have a couple of real gems there, you know. So that is something that I've been talking about doing for a couple of weeks, is just doing one of those. So you sit down at the bench, run your metal detector, and then just dig right there from the bench. And so then I've done that before, where I clean up one that I think that people drop a lot of good stuff at, because they're just milling there all the time, and get all the trash out. Then the next time you go, you still have trash, but you have the treasure trash, but you have some goodies that they drop too. So that's one thing I will probably be doing real soon. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. There are people out there, I could sort through them and find any of the ones that are still in good shape, because I know there are people out there that use them for art, like you're talking about, make art out of them. And uh, don't know why I'm really keeping them. The worst ones, the ones that are just rusty, crusty, I think they're probably going to go in the scrap bucket to go to the scrap yard, because they do weigh quite a bit. Once you get a 5-gallon bucket, weighs a good deal. There might be a bottle cap artist around. I know there's one guy that made a map of the United States with bottle caps using different colors of bottle caps, and he made the state uh, certain colors and uh, put the bottle caps that were actually bottled in that state. You know, some of them. You know, where there's a state that has. I saw that one time. I'll weigh one and see how much it really is. They're actually a lot of steel, but a lot of air too, because the only way to get uh, full weight into the bucket would probably be to smash every one of them flat. That's an idea. Maybe I'll create a bottle cap smasher. No, I'm not going to do that. Well, that's good you didn't find that. But there's a couple of people out there that dig privies, um, old outhouse sites from old houses, and they find quite a bit of good stuff in the bottom of those. And it's a good thing that it's mostly dirt and stuff now. But who was it that was digging privies? I think Ringy and King. You know Ringy and King? That's somebody I haven't watched in a long time. They're one of the first ones that I watched, Ringy and King. Uh, but yeah, let me let me see if I can. That's now my cursor's moving here, and I'm thinking of people. Let's see if I can bring them up by Ringy and King, because Ringy, one of them, they were partners, and one of them goes by Ringy because he finds a lot of rings, and the other one goes by King of the Diggers. Um, Maybe it's King and Ringy. Okay, I don't want you to go there now, but you need to check these guys out. Uh, let's see. I don't know whether they're still. It's called Anaconda Treasure. Yeah, Anaconda Treasure. I'm going to put up their site, and uh, don't go now, but give me another few minutes until about 13 minutes, and then you guys can go and check them out. But I'm going to copy their site. You might like to watch them, but these guys are two of the guys that got me interested in metal detecting. Digging with King and Ringy, and it's Anaconda Treasure. And so did I copy the link? Okay, I'm going to share it here just a second. Give me a second. No. Okay. Yep, come on. Okay. These guys are funny. You know, let's see. Okay, so, go check those guys out just for the fun of it. Tell them Incognito sent you. If you do, leave a comment and say Incognito sent you. They are family friendly. Yes, they are family friendly. I'm pretty sure I haven't watched them in a long time, but from what I remember, they're very family friendly. They're not like Aqua Chigger too. Wow, $400-500. Well, it'd be nice to be able to afford one of those. I'm really debating, not debating, but just really kind of wanting to go to one of the locals here, local groups, and see what happens. Last year, they had a hunt right up here in Barstow, and out in the desert, and they had Mine Labs and Garrett, and I believe they had Nocta there too. They had a pretty good size. Hey, Ghost Nancy T. Good morning. Hey. No use imagining anything. Oh, I bet you heard that, didn't you? No, say cowbell on my stream and you get a bell. I don't have any little bells. Well, I got little bells. Um, what have I? I got little bells, but they don't ring real loud. So, mega cowbells. That's what I've got. Yep. Hook that bell to a cow, and you'd hear that cow coming for at least a quarter section. That 160 acres. So. Told William on his little drive yesterday that he needs one of those bells like on a desk, the desk bell, so he can put it on his dash and ring it when he wants to ring a cowbell. We used to tip cows. Anybody know what cow tipping is? You got to be from a cattle ranch area. A cattle ranch area to know cow tipping. Everybody got a little taste of it in the animated movie Cars with the tractors. Oh yes, don't forget to go to Ghost Nancy T tonight. She's doing the makeup duck race for the Quackening. So, and she's not so family friendly, but, or maybe not even family friendly. But if you go in Metsy Hole, you might like that channel. And then there's William's show, West Coast Retrospective, is tomorrow night. So you might want to check that race out. Get in the Quackening. Might win a Quackening spot on the Quackening race. So yep, don't forget to check out Ghost Nancy T and West Coast Retrospective and then on Sunday night, coining around. It's always great fun on all of their channels. But you got all three of them mostly on all three nights. So Tupac and William help Ghost Nancy T, and Ghost Nancy T and William help Tupac, and Tupac and Ghost Nancy T help William on West Coast Retrospective. So those were the days when I could actually tip a cow. Yeah, we got to pray for Tupac that he has a safe trip today. And anybody else that's traveling today, hope you stay safe and stay away from the crazies out there. There's so many people out there that are so crazy these days. Can't believe it. I was driving to the doctor's office yesterday, and 3 people ran red lights. I mean, blatant red lights. I can't really fathom how many people actually don't care whether they run a red light and put their lives and other people's lives at stake, you know. And they're not just going slow. These people are doing over the speed limit when they pass through the light. It's just really, you know, right here on the corner intersection at our cross streets here, there are so many accidents there because people running that red light. It's a freeway access road, so the freeway is right down at the end of the road, and people are coming off the freeway and they're still doing freeway speeds, and they blow through the red light, and there's glass and metal and oil and everything everywhere all the time. Bumpers laying on the road. It's really amazing how many people just have a blatant disregard for the lives of others and the laws, you know. You need a new handbook. Well, most people do think that all the roads are freeways. You know, especially when the freeway is packed up and it's backed up, and they get off at this street and they hit the first main street right behind us, and they're doing 75, 80 miles an hour down that road. And, you know, it's a residential area. It's amazing how people disassociate themselves from, you know, reality sometimes. Oh, that's right. You had a neighbor pull into their living room. I've seen some people pull into houses. It's it's amazing how easy it is to put a car through a wall. A tractor through a trailer. Well, now they can do it every night. They don't even have to. Now that they've done it once, they can do it every night. As a matter of fact, it'd probably be a good idea to park in there every night. That way you don't have a big hole. You plug it with the car. Save on repairs, right? Just plug the hole with the car. Don't even have to have a lock on the house. That way, you know. Welcome back, William. So, nurse visit was okay? You know what? Lost my ambience. Need to get my ambience back. Ambience, ambience. Why won't you play? Uh-oh. Something happened to my files. Oh, there goes. There she goes. So, hope Nora's doing well, William. Keep digging. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by to say hi. So it's kind of strange. I don't know what to think of my time space. I start at 8:30 PST, and I try to go to 10:30, so 2 hours, and then I always get uh, more people in the last half hour. I don't know whether that's a better time space for y'all there, or uh, I got to keep going to the same spot so everybody's used to seeing me at a certain time. So if they think about it, they can come. But it's kind of funny how I accumulate several people in the last 45 minutes or the last half hour. And I don't have any races. I don't have any reason for people to pop in at the end. Maybe they're looking for an EOS. Maybe we'll start doing something like that. But maybe after I'm monetized, so that maybe I, can afford the shipping, and I can do some stuff to where once in a while I give something away, so I can afford to ship it. Now, I was showing everybody yesterday, these bottles. It's the only good thing about meds is when they come in bottles like that you can reuse, that you can put coins and stuff in. Nice carrying size. Careful, William. Family friendly. Come on. Well, it's easy to get to be moping around. I know sometimes I mope around. I try to stay up all the time if I can. But, life can weigh on you. Yeah, those are cool too. Those are a little bigger than these. They're too far for me to reach right now. They have pennies in those. Well, that song got loud, didn't it? Yep, they're headed south. They're going to come down here to Los Angeles. Thing is, the ducks and geese don't go anywhere for the winter here. They come here and they stay here. So there's always geese and ducks at the lake. So I haven't said this yet today, but I think all you guys are really awesome for coming in and hanging out with me, helping me to get some watch hours in. Awesome people. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. God bless you all too. you guys make my day. You know, this little 2 hour show that I do here is just uh, keep me going for the day so that I can go do other things. So it ought to be fun this weekend. Got 3 duck races. Still trying to get in on the quackening, getting around to it, and Character Alley are in the quackening. Oh, I went to, I should have got a picture of it. It wasn't one of yours. Ghost Nancy, don't you do the flags, the wood flags? I found a ID bracelet for a little 6-year-old kid named Nicholas, but they call him Nico. And I, on my community page, I posted a picture of him. He wants to go metal detecting with me. So when I get back on my feet, I'm going to go metal detecting with him. He's type 1 diabetic, and he's a cool little kid. And I found his medical bracelet, took it back to him, and they had one of those wooden flags hanging on their front door. And it reminded me of you because I thought I remembered you doing the flags, and I thought I told him correctly that you were the one that made the flags. Thought it was. I thought about making the flags myself, but my shop area is really messy right now. Has been for a long time. I have a little area that two little areas that I use as my areas to build things and create things, and just I got to get them all cleaned up so that I can actually do something. So I think first thing I showed anybody in this community was the spade that I cut out of a shovel and made, and I did that on Diggin' show on her stream. Yeah, it was pretty cool. He got his metal detector out. We took a picture of us together with our metal detectors. It was kind of neat. It was actually really neat. So for me, no. Yeah, I only do auctions. the auctions that Getting Around to It and I do are once a week, and the auctions go the whole week, and then if you win one, it's every Monday. So I showed y'all what I had this last Monday. Tamales? I love canned tamales. Those are cool. Some of the canned foods. That's one of the canned foods that I really like. It's canned tamales. And I know there's mixed feelings on Spam, but I like Spam. Mixed feelings on Vienna sausage, but I like Vienna sausage. Mixed feelings on corned beef hash, but I like canned corned beef hash. So that's more than a lot of people know about me. There you go. Tabasco sauce goes good on anything. There are actually a lot of canned foods that are really good snack food, you know. Hot mustard. Got to be hot mustard though for the corned beef hash. Got to be the spicy mustard. You know what's really good is a fried egg, mustard, and onion sandwich. I haven't had one of those in years. But when I was a teenager, that's what I took for lunch was a fried egg, onion, and mustard sandwich. Would you change your mind? No more tamales? You're going to eat the corned beef hash instead? Yeah, I never fixed that for you kids. You guys didn't like onions that much when you were kids, so I didn't fix that for you guys. So that's one of the reasons I haven't had it in years is because, you know, when you trying to get kids to eat things, you know, you lose some of the things that you used to eat because they won't eat them, so you don't spend the effort to make them. Yes, raw onions, fried egg, raw onion, and mustard. That was the best. I know you like onions now, but your family doesn't. So you know how that is with not cooking things you like because of what other people like. But the difference in onions too is you have to have a sweet white onion. If you can find the best kind is the sweet. Any onion will do, but the best, from what I remember, was what they called when I was a kid, sweet white onions. The purple onions, the Stockton Reds, those are best with liver, liver and onions. So, and I prefer the Stockton Reds over all the yellow and white onions for everything else. Now it depends on whether you get them out in the sun. The best thing when you're growing onions is if you want sweet, cool, heat onions, you cover them, keep them in the dark. If you want spicy, hot onions, you put them out in the sun. And then if they're stored where it's warm and in the sun, then they're gonna get hot, and then you can put them away in the cold. But when you pull onions up, when you're growing onions, you pull them up and you put them in the dark, and they stay cool and sweet. And if you leave them out in the sun for a little while, they get hot. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's good. Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts anyway. If you get the big Brussels sprouts and you cut them in half and you put them on a cookie sheet and you melt butter and mix in chop up some garlic really fine and heat it up in the butter, and then pour the melted butter and garlic over the Brussels sprouts and put them in the oven and let them get crispy on the outside a little bit. Oh, yum. Okay, now I'm getting hungry for breakfast. Thank you. Don't know where that came from. It's not dusty in here. I could do that. I can. If anybody'd be interested, I could cook something. Maybe I'll do that one day next week. Figure out something really neat to cook. I got lots of barbecues. I still have all the barbecues we picked up this past summer, and I haven't consolidated the good parts with the bad parts and got rid of the bad parts yet. And I got all these barbecues. I could have probably about 15 barbecues going at one time and barbecue all kinds of different things. Have a block party. Well, maybe I'll do that. You guys will have to share it out though, so that everybody come and see. Okay, Ghost T, Nancy, thank you for coming in today. Thank you for being here. This is awesome. See you tonight. I'll pop in on you. Got to see if I can get that quackening. So have fun and stay safe. Keep your eye protection on. And your gloves. So got about 2 more minutes, a little more than 2 more minutes, and then I'm going to be off here too. How tall am I? About that much less than 6 foot. A little, about, I don't know, that much less than 6 foot. Thank you for being here, Jamie. Sorry it was so wet today, but you have a great evening, all right? Keep digging. Thank you for popping in. I hope you get some energy and don't mope around so much. I got to do that. I got to get back out there and get some stuff done. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. David Carlisle, thank you for saying hi today and sharing with us your snack time. Are you going to have the tamales or the corned beef hash? So, William, as always, thank you so much for being here. And we'll really have to think about the barbecue and think how I'm going to do something with that next week. And because I can do that. I've got a tripod. I can set up a camera and we can do a barbecue. And I'm pretty sure that I could make you guys drool if I really got my mind to doing a barbecue. So think of something that getting around to it would really like to have, and we'll do a lunch. We'll do a cook up for lunch or brunch. And thanks for coming in. If you're still here, why can't I? Hang on, let me run back up here a little bit. Messy hole, if you're still here, thank you for coming in and being here. You know what? Gotta go. I want to say thank you so much for allowing me to take up some of your time. And thank you for spending your time with me. Peace. God bless you all for being here. And later, Gators. Alice in Wonderland, thanks for popping in. Just now saying goodbye, but you guys, you have a great day. Stay safe, hunt well, stay well, and let's hunt. See you next time. Come see my next misadventure.